Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. Co-chairman of the Economic Program Oversight Committee, EPOC, Keith Duncan, says achieving a stable Jamaican dollar won't solve all the country's problems. He says although the dollar is relatively stable, it's losing competitiveness. He was speaking at EPOC's quarterly press briefing this morning.
Instability in the currency market has some private sector members calling for currency stability. But EPOC co-chairman Keith Duncan says there are other currency-related issues to contend with.
Jamaica actually lost competitiveness up to March 2019 because of the movement in the international markets. So when we say that our dollar is stable, you can have a stable currency, but you lose competitiveness because other currencies are moving, and that impacts your terms of trade in terms of your exports, the pricing of your exports and the pricing of your imports.
He says it's causing disruptions for Jamaica's trade.
If you lose competitiveness, it's cheaper to import than to export. That's how that impacts your economy. So you must maintain a competitive currency. You have to maintain a competitive currency, and up until the end of March, our currency had eroded in competitiveness by 4.7%.
Meanwhile, the EPOC co-chairman is calling on the BOJ to quickly implement the foreign exchange trading platform, which should have been in operation from March this year. He says the platform is needed to stifle uncertainties.
This FX trading platform allows visibility and transparency and price discovery, because everyone can go and see where the dollar is trading, which financial institution is trading where at what levels.
The BOJ announced yesterday that it would start publishing data on large US dollar transactions, which could cause volatility in the foreign exchange market. Andrew Laidley, TVJ News.
Local investor Valerie Grant is criticizing Sagicor for pulling out of its commitment to support a new multi-million-dollar technology park. In May last year, Ms. Grant and her partners announced the opening of Phase 1 of a 68-acre complex called Marley Technology Park in St. Catherine. Sagicor Investments Jamaica invested $3 million in the venture, while Sagicor Bank agreed to bankroll the project with a loan of $1.9 million. Sagicor Bank also agreed to be the financial partner for Marley Tech for further build-out and acquisition. However, Ms. Grant says they are still waiting for funds which should have been released last June. She says the delay has stalled the plans for the park and has led to an international investor moving in to acquire the land and construct a housing development there. The JSE Index lost 3,125 points, while the Junior Market Index declined 20 points. Among the winners today, Honeybun, Berger Paints, T-Tech, Everything Fresh, and Jetcon Corporation. On the losing side were G West Corporation, Sagicor Group, Epley, Jamaica Producers Group, and Lasco Manufacturing. Now, currency trading ended today with the US dollar selling for $135.56. The Canadian dollar is now going for $101. The pound sterling costs $171.85, while the euro now sells for $151.23. And that's the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. Good evening.